Hey guys, I'm Tom the Tech Chap, and this is the Predator Helios 300 from Acer. It's a mid-range gaming notebook that doesn't completely break the bank with its £1,400 or $1,500 price tag. That's for the top spec model that I've got here. Of course, that's still a lot of money, and while the Helios 300 isn't perfect, it is actually one of my favourite gaming notebooks right now. Firstly, the specs. This top-of-the-line model sports the latest 8th gen i7 8750H processor, along with a full-fat GTX 1060 graphics card and 16GB of DDR4 RAM. Pair that with the super smooth 144Hz 15.6-inch IPS screen, and playing games on this thing is awesome. For storage, we've got a 256GB SSD for the boot drive, plus an extra 1TB hard drive to store all your games. Now, the 1060 is a mid-range card, which is why it's sensible Acer has stuck to a Full HD resolution. 4K would just destroy your frame rate. In PUBG with high settings, I was getting an average of 80 frames per second. Drop a setting or two like the anti-aliasing and you'll hit triple digits. Dirt 4, again with high settings, averaged 152 FPS, which takes full advantage of that 144Hz refresh rate. You really have to see this thing in person, it's so smooth. And going back to a 60Hz screen just feels so old-fashioned after playing on this thing. This laptop will definitely suit esports titles as well. I played a fair bit of Overwatch and it never dipped below 100 FPS at high settings, with an average of 122. Fan noise does get quite noticeable when under load, although that's not a problem if you're wearing headphones, and the good news is it does stay relatively cool thanks to Acer's Aeroblade 3D fans. So the Helios 300 handles games really well at Full HD with high settings. It may lack some high-end features like G-Sync or 4K display or maybe a more powerful 1070 or 1080 GPU. And if you do want premium features like that, you could always consider its bigger brother, the Helios 500, which I tested back in May. Design-wise, there's no mistake this is a gaming laptop, with that Predator logo and red stripes on the back, backlit WASD keys and red outline on the touchpad. Aside from those chunky bezels, it's a good-looking machine. It's a plastic chassis, but the brushed metal effect lid and palm rest give it a classier look. Just mind your fingerprints. It's well built too, with a solid hinge, and there's little flex to the keyboard. At 1.5 inches thick and tipping the scales at just under 6 pounds or 2.7 kilograms, it is a little on the heavy side though, but it's still reasonably portable. Port selection is decent and includes 3 USB ports, although weirdly only one of them is actually USB 3, as well as a USB Type-C, not Thunderbolt 3 though, an HDMI 2.0, RJ45 Ethernet port, full-size SD card reader, and a headphone and mic jack. As for battery life, Acer claim you'll get 7 hours from the 4-cell 48 watt-hour battery. In my experience, I got closer to 4 hours with normal use. Obviously you want to plug it in when you play games to get full use of that 1060 card. I really do like the keyboard and the touchpad on this thing. The chiclet keys are well spaced out, they have a good amount of travel, and there's still room for a full-size numpad. It's really nice to use, as is the precision touchpad, which is all too often an afterthought on gaming laptops when brands think you'll be using a mouse most of the time, but not here. It's smooth and it's responsive. So overall, I think the Helios 300 is a terrific gaming notebook considering the price. £1,400 for this model isn't exactly cheap, but the specs and that beautiful 144Hz display make it a joy to play games on. And I've put links in the description for the laptop at Curry's PC World if you want to check it out. What do you think though? Does it tick all the boxes you want for a gaming laptop? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time right here on the Tech Chap. Thank you for watching.